Hi everybody, today I am working on this pattern from Teresa's Primitive Treasures. I've got my little oil can here and I've got my design punched, and then I turn the back and turn the weaver's cloth back, and you have to do lots of snips on a curve. And then what I wanted to show you, this is something that Teresa Kogut had showed on her video, and it's very helpful. The black wool is getting sewn to the back of this. It's three-dimensional. So, and then I stuff it. So what Teresa taught was to take a Sharpie and very carefully mark the edge of your weaver's cloth. So you can see that I've stopped there. So then when I sew the black to this, it's just like in one of my recent videos, it's just a whip stitch to attach it. You will be certain not to see any of the white weaver's cloth because it will be colored black with the Sharpie. So I'm going to finish this up and then whip stitch it together, and I'll show you when I'm done. I thought of a couple other things I wanted to point out. The Sharpie I'm using is an ultra fine point. So if you're going on the black and you're using black, you can use a regular Sharpie, but for getting around here where there's a color, you want the tiny little point so you don't get it on your threads. And also, some people, when they fold their weaver's cloth back, some just finger press it, some iron it. I like to use my little tiny glue gun, but what you want to make sure is you only hit the hot glue here on the edge and not out here where you're going to be whip stitching, because then your needle has to go through the hot glue, which is going to be tough. So you want to make sure you only get your glue around this inside edge. All right, so I've got all my marker done, and now I'm going to place this on the wool here, and I'm going to cut just a little bit bigger around than this, and then I'm going to whip stitch it together, leaving a small opening at the bottom for my little oil can. Okay, I've started my whip stitch, but I thought you might want to see this in case you haven't seen the other video. So I'm just whip stitching it around, and I do go grab a little bit of the backing, and then I go into my actual punched area. I'm not sure if you can see that needle or not, but you do have to pick up the weaver's cloth, so you do have to go into the punched area. And you just go around like this, doing a whip stitch. And I am using black thread, but you barely will see it. Let's see if you can see that there. You barely will see it, and once it's all stuffed and everything, no one's going to even notice it. And that's all you do. You just keep going around. This is the same way that you would attach a backing to a Christmas ornament or any other kind of thing that you want to attach a wool backing to. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Underneath the video, there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Hopefully, you would want to give it a thumbs up. And then if you have a comment, because I love comments and I reply to everyone, it is better to leave it here under the video. If you came over from Facebook, it's better to leave the comment here on the YouTube page than it is on the Facebook page, because YouTube likes interaction, and then they will promote my video out to more people so other people can learn how to do this. So I really do appreciate you helping my channel, and hopefully you are getting something out of this. I've got the camera turned almost straight down, so I'm not even sure of what you're seeing, but I'm just going to continue around. I won't take you the whole way, but I did start it right here, so that I'm going to leave an opening here for the oil can to go in, and I'll show you when it's done. Okay, I've got it all finished. It's all sewn with the backing on. I've got an opening down here, just enough to put your finger in. Now, this is what I'm going to have to stuff it with, so that is going to be a little challenging, but I've got a wooden dowel here, and I'm just going to take little bits of fiber fill And like I said, it's going to be a slow job. I'm just going to maneuver it. I've got to get it up into the stem. And then I have to get it into the crow's head. So I've got it in the stem already. So I'm going to continue this on. I know that you're not going to want to sit here and watch this whole process because it's probably going to take a while. But I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it. You don't want to use something that's pointy because it can go through your punch needle, which, see, it's kind of slippery, this fiberfill, so I'm getting it in here to try to maneuver it. So there, I've got the stem pretty full. This has a flat end on it, so that would work best.